even know why I'm filming this, because if it's all gone then I'm just gonna delete my channel or something. I don't care. So like 3 days ago, Sheila's hard drive, she was working on it and then it just stopped working, and she thought that she'd lost the whole video, and like she only had like one video on there, so it was fine, and every video she had was in her photos anyway. And she had all of her like music and stuff saved elsewhere, so like she could get it all back, so it was okay. She just lost all of her like exported videos, but they were already on her channel, so it was fine. But obviously after I heard about that, I realised that everything on my hard drive isn't saved anywhere else. So I downloaded a cloud drive. Like I paid like £8 for this month of iCloud Drive, and I started putting everything from my hard drive on there, like my whole plan. My whole plan for my 2 weeks off was to edit every single day and get every video up. So I was putting it all on my iCloud, my Google Drive, to make it all backed up so that if anything happens I would still be able to download it all. But because it was a lot, like so many clips, it was taking a long time, like 2 hours per video. So it was, I had up to week 12, and then I had 3 videos before that, so I had 15 videos on there. And obviously all of my stuff that I used to edit, like my outro and my music, everything's on there because my laptop's only 120 gigabytes, so like I can't put anything on my laptop, but my hard drive is 2 terabytes. If I usually wouldn't have my hard drive in if I wasn't editing, but I was backing all up, that's why it was even in the first place. And then I was in bed and I was doing my vocab while the hard drive was doing that, and then like I must have, because my hard drive was just on my bed, I must have just moved or something, and it just like then it just, I got the notification saying like your drive is like being disconnected without ejecting, like you need to press eject if you're going to eject it. And I was like, well, I haven't ejected it. So like I got up and I sat down, and obviously I was already worried because of what happened to Sheila, and then it wasn't coming up anymore, and Sheila told me to check on my disk utility and it's not there. That was like 10 hours ago, and I've been trying stuff for the last like, obviously I slept for like 6 hours, but like 4 hours or something. I've been trying to do this and I can't find any way to do it. The drive comes up in my, when I look at my system report, so like this is where it's supposed to come up under this external bit. And like it's supposed to be where is it? It's supposed to be under here in the locations, that's where it always comes up. It's called my hard drive, but then the actual system's called my passport. But like it's on here in my like settings under my USB. It knows that it's plugged in because it says it here, my passport. So that's the only thing giving me hope right now. And I downloaded this and it says it's on here as well. This is like the company who I bought it from, they're called WD. This is a WD, and they have like when I download the app which you can use to like set timers and stuff, and it can see it on here, but I can't do anything to it. It's like not working, but at least it knows it's coming up, like, and now it keeps doing this where it comes up and it goes away. But at least that's giving me some hope that it's like there, and like maybe it's fixable, but I don't know what to do. I know I don't know what to do because I have all of my videos currently on there and I really don't want to lose. I have everything on there. I was in the middle of backing up so that this wouldn't happen, and then it's happened and I don't know what to do. There's no way that I can see to fix it. Like there must be something you can do. If it's not making a clicking sound or something, like it's not dead, so why? If it comes up on Sheila's laptop, then maybe it's just a problem with my laptop, but like I don't think it is. Like I don't have any hope and I don't know what to do because this is like the only thing that matters to me. I'm just hoping that there'll be like some like, it will just randomly come up, like maybe even like a month's time it will just randomly come up. Like I don't know what to do. I just hoping for like a miracle, but I want my videos. Like I have everything on there, like Soul Soup, like Nami Island, like everything, like 14 weeks worth of footage. I mean obviously my ETL videos as well, and like the Korea Yonsei games, and like the whole Korea life, like the whole point I'm here. Like half of the thing I wanted to do was post my videos and be able to look back on it. Wasn't even the point if I can't look back on it. Like I have my scrapbook, but that doesn't even have everything because you can't put everything in there. And like after what happened at Itaewon, like one of my main takeaways from it was that like if I had died, then like my videos wouldn't have been up, so like there would have been nothing for anyone to look back on. Like I wanted to post them, and then that gave me this new like motivation that I wanted to get them all up as soon as possible in case something happened to me, so that like at least my like memory was there. And now it's not, now I can't even do that. Hey guys, so it's like 12 hours later now. It's 12 midnight, 05. I'm feeling a little bit better now. Like, I'm not, I just haven't been thinking about it. And now that I'm alone, like even when I was on my walk home, I was like thinking about it and I was like, either there's hope that it will work on someone else's laptop and it's the fact is that it's not working on mine, which is solvable, or if it's not that, if it's completely like broken, there's still, I feel like there's like on the reviews for this one, something happened very similar to like someone else had the exact same problem, and they said they had to pay like £600 to get their data retrieved, which obviously I don't want to do and I can't really afford to do, but it kind of gives me hope that like no matter how broken it might be, there should be a way to fix it. And like it's not like it's like smashed into pieces. If it was smashed into pieces, then yeah, like I can't get my data back, but like it didn't fall, it just like disconnected by itself, and that's the problem. Even if I have to pay hundreds of pounds, like I will keep this hard drive for the rest of my life until I get that data off. Like no matter how much I pay, if no one can do it, I'm gonna keep it forever, and I just know that like I'll know in my heart that they're on there, and like maybe one day. Obviously I'm depressed and like I think I'm gonna be numb for the rest of my life. I just realized like I took all of my files off my SD card like 3 days ago from like 4 weeks worth of footage, because I was like, it's getting a bit much now. It wasn't like my storage was full, but I was like, I probably should do it soon just so I'm sorted out. Like if that was still my SD card, like if my SD card was full, that would be fine as long as I had this stuff and I could just put it, like just film my phone for a bit. And my mum was like, can't you just like, if you get a new hard drive you can just move it across? I was like, right, you are not understanding the problem. The problem is that I can't get into it. If I could move it across, then I would be able to get into it and it would not be a problem. Hey guys, before I study, I'm gonna try my hard drive and Sheila's laptop. Really scared. But like I'm telling my, like I think in my head I've figured that the problem is the cable. So if it doesn't work on Sheila's, I'm not going to be like really surprised, because I think it's the cable. Because that would make sense for why it's not showing up.
But I can try with my cable too.
But then your hard drive stopped working with that cable.
Yeah,
so I didn't drop mine, but I think they bent the cable. If it doesn't work, I'll just be like, oh, it's probably just the cable. And if the cable doesn't work, I'll throw up. I'm scared. But I'm scared because I can't eject it either, so like you just have to pull it out, which I hate. But I'm glad I found another option before doing, like if I'd not thought about the new cable and I was just doing this, I'd be probably throwing up right now. But at least I've got like another.
I think you would have
been
in a depressive mode.
Yeah, like the only thing that got me out is the fact that like there's a cable on the way, so like there's a little bit of hope.
Yeah, but like if that doesn't work,
I'm not, maybe I won't even go to Busan, like I'll just stay in bed.
No,
like I'm
girl,
gonna be depressed.
we're gonna go to a repair shop.
Stop! No, I'm not kidding.
Please
I'm not kidding. Probably not gonna come up.
Is it flashing? I can feel it. Like
yeah. She's here. But she's not here.
She's not here.
My language partner, and she basically, we met up today, and she also ordered me the wire for my hard drive, like a new wire, to see if the wire was a problem. So that's what I'm gonna try now, but I'm really scared, because if it doesn't work, then I'm like, I'm probably like 90% sure it's not gonna work. And then this is the cable that it's usually with to plug in. Like I have to use both, but I know this definitely works because I put my SD card in here and it still worked. But maybe this doesn't work. But Sheila's also didn't work when I tried Sheila's, so it's not really like, it doesn't seem like it's just my cable. No, because if I do it and it doesn't work, like if nothing comes up, I'm gonna be more depressed. Like that's another flick while I'm down, like another kick while I'm down, like another like block of hope gone. Unless it's something to do with like this actual, maybe it's something wrong with the actual like hole. Nothing's coming up. The light's on and it's like, I don't have to explain it, like I can feel that there's power in it. No. Oh, please touch wood. So it's still coming up on here, but it's still not coming up. Now that's another, like, I don't know what to do again. I want to cry and my heart is like beating and I think I'm gonna cry. Okay, I'm gonna cry. I was looking obviously for repairing my recovering my files from my hard drive, but I found on Reddit, someone posted like 8 years ago saying they had the same problem and asking for places in Seoul. I'm gonna try and go there. I've messaged him and obviously like he told me the prices. Like he said like first he'll just check over it and like it's free for him to check it and tell me how much it would cost basically. And then if it's physical damage, which would be 350,000 to 450,000 for up to 1 terabyte, but obviously mine is 2 terabytes, so he told me it would be like 400,000 to 500,000. But yeah, basically I'm going to try and get my hard drive done today. I mean, I don't think it will get fixed today, but I'm going to take it in somewhere today. Okay, so I just spent like probably like 30 minutes trying to find this man's shop inside this building. He was really nice, like and he plugged it into his computer, which was Windows, not Mac. Obviously my hard drive wasn't coming up, which it wasn't on my Mac, like it's just not being recognized, which means it was in this like second category of like being broken, like physical damage, which I kind of knew anyway. Yeah, anyway, so it's in the second section, which means it could be like, he said about 450,000 won, which is like £250, which honestly, like there's been more expensive ones that I've heard of online. Obviously I think there's cheaper ones in Korea, but this one, he seemed trustworthy to me and he spoke English, so it will get sent off to someone. I'm pretty sure he's gonna do it, I don't know. And I only pay after it's been fixed, so like if he can't fix it then I won't pay. But like when he put it into his computer, he was like, oh, this is dead, and I was like, what? Please don't say that to me. Obviously I'm really scared because like what if like this is the final kind of way of checking, and he was asking questions because I was like, he was like, what's on the hard drive, obviously saying like video files, and then he was, I'm like, really 800 gigabytes of video files, and he was like, are you a YouTuber? And I was like, yeah. He was like he was asking like how many subscribers I had and like what kind of videos, just like soul vlogs, and I was like, yeah. So like, I don't know if he's had it before, but wow, it's golden that one. So I'm really scared because if this doesn't work then all those videos are gone. I have no 1 second, I have no vlog. My life will not be worth it. Because he said it'll take a week to a week and a half, which sucks because my holidays will be almost over. I won't even be able to edit in that time, but I'll probably just get a new hard drive. I mean, I need to get a new hard drive anyway, so. Guys, I feel like throwing up. I just got a text from the guy who's doing my hard drive. My heart's beating out of my chest right now, like I can feel it coming out. I just saw like a cacao notification and I saw the profile picture and I was like, right, so that's, oh my god, I don't want to look like, no, like if you could actually feel my heart right now. Like it's either saying like, we fixed it, tell me, bring your hard drive in or whatever, or buy a hard drive, or it's saying I don't think I can fix it. He sent 2 messages. I'll just look. He said he couldn't do it. Okay, so I've just packaged up my hard drive. Anyway, this is my hard drive in like 15 pieces of bubble wrap. Not that many, 3 pieces. So I got the text on last Friday, so nearly a week ago, from the hard drive place I took it to, saying that they couldn't restore it, they couldn't recover anything, it's too badly damaged, blah blah blah. Obviously I was depressed, cried, and then the next day I was just on TikTok and this TikTok came up about this boy whose mum passed away, and he kept finding like old cameras of hers and he wanted to get the footage off, and usually he knows how to do it, but this one it wasn't working and he had to get inside the hard drive and stuff, but he doesn't, like he needed some advice. So on the bottom of the TikTok he wrote like, this TikTok guy who recovers hard drives, and I was like, this is so strange, like this seems like fate. Like yesterday I got told my mum couldn't be recovered, and like I've wanted to try somewhere else, but like I just don't know how to know if somewhere's going to be good enough. And this TikTok had like 30k likes, 40k likes, so it wasn't that big, and I've never watched anything technology related on my TikTok, so I was like, this is really like a weird coincidence, this is just coming up just now. So I was like, I need to look at his page, and he tagged him, so I like looked at this guy's page, and he was doing like, I mean, I don't know anything about hard drives, like maybe this is what they did with mine in the other place, but I don't think so, because he's like soldering it into new drives and stuff. But this guy, he was like, all of the TikToks on his page, obviously he only posts his best ones probably, but like the ones where he has to do like big things, but like it just seems really like, damn, he is a and he's a hard drive specialist, whereas the place I went to before is a computer specialist and he does hard drives, but like it's not his main thing. If he couldn't do it, I'd get my money back, so I knew that he'd try his hardest, but I don't know how. Maybe I'm just like wanting to hope, and honestly I don't have any hope left. Like I think I've kind of molded around, like I've gotten used to the fact that I don't have these videos, and I'm going to start posting my new videos without them and stuff, I think. So I'm not in a place where I need it, and I'm at a place where like I'm going to try and just not even think about it. Like I'm not gonna have any hope, because I already was hoping for like a month before when I sent it to the other guy, and nothing came of that. And I was touching wood about 100 times a day, and like all of this stuff, like I was being really like, I was being really like superstitious about like, I need to do all of these things if I want it back, and like wishing at 11:11, wishing at the Buddhist temple for this hard drive to come back, and it didn't. Like, so now like I don't even know if it's recoverable. My dad said to send it because there's no harm in doing so. I think there is harm, because I think he's gonna make us pay either way, but he said the quote is free, but I just have to send it. So like if I guess he could quote it and say no, so then I guess there's no loss. But this is my hard drive. Let's see if she comes back. I mean, I don't know if I'm gonna get the thing. I mean, if he can't do it, maybe I'll ask for it back, but let's see if my files come back. Hey guys, so I'm just editing this video now. I've just edited all the clips, but I wanted to give like an update on what's going on now and like why I've posted this video, because you're probably thinking like this is the most boring video I've ever watched. Like, don't care. I mean, I don't even know if anyone will watch to the end, but obviously there's a reason I posted this. Obviously if you watched my last vlog, which was very long, but when I was backing up my files, it got to around day 10, I think, when the amount I backed up got up to when I was putting my clothes in the wardrobe. That's where I backed up until. That's why I kept those days in, and then there was a few days like the Yoedo day. Sheila asked for some clips for her vlog, so I'd taken them and put them on my photo so I could send them to her, which I couldn't do with all of my clips because my laptop couldn't take the space. When I did that for Sheila, I couldn't use my laptop for like 2 days because there was no storage, that it couldn't run anything. So like obviously I would have done that with all of my clips, and there probably was a way, but like in retrospect I would have tried a bit harder to find a way. But that's why I had some random clips, because I sent them to Sheila. So I decided to just make it into like, just put all of the clips I had for the first like 2 weeks in, or up until I started like not really having any clips. So that's why that vlog was especially long. So basically I lost from that week, end of August, up until the first clip in this vlog, which was the 17th of November. So like 2.5 months footage I lost. So like this was my next vlog, like this is the next thing I had footage for anyway. The first clip of this vlog was from a vlog which was my end of my first semester at Korea University vlog, which I still might post. I don't know if it's boring or not. So right now my hard drive is in Canada with the man. He's received it. By the way, his name is I don't think I really explained very well. Like, he's a famous TikToker for hard drives. Like, it's not like, obviously if I'd seen him in the tagged in the caption and he had like 10 followers, I wouldn't have been like, oh, it's a sign. But he's like a famous TikToker, so I was like, this is really, his name is Forensic Guy. He's got 202,000 followers, so like he's actually like, he's well known. And I had to think quite hard about like, I mean I can't afford it, but like my dad said he can lend me some, and I have some money that I was going to use for travelling and stuff. Like, I have stuff in savings I can use, but I had to think long and hard about like if I even wanted it, because like obviously this all happened like almost 2 months ago now, and I've grieved a lot. I kind of mourned for so long that like obviously I want them, but like when I heard it was £1,400, I had to be like, can I afford this? And like, were the clips even good enough to be like worth that much? Like, I don't even know. But eventually I was like, I've already sent it to him. Like, I obviously did it for a reason, and like I thought about it for a few days, and like in those few days I was thinking about the clips I have and like how much I would love to see them, and like some of it's like I'm never gonna experience again. Like, I made a list on my notes of like stuff that I can try and recreate for you guys. I can redo like Gyeongbokgung and like the hanbok, and like, you know, there's a lot of like places I can go to again. I made a list of like, so this is the stuff that I can just do again, like Seoul Tower I can do again, and then there's all of these things which are like gone forever. Like, I can't get them back. So like the Muji pillow story, you'll see that in my next few vlogs, like where we talk about it, but you're never gonna see it when we found it. Like, it was a really big, it's not an inside joke, but it was like, I just would have loved to have the clip because it was really funny. And like Namisom in Autumn, which is like a little island in the middle of Korea, I went to on a school trip, and obviously like I won't be here next autumn, so like I can't see it. I can see it again, but it's not going to be like a red island, it's going to be like just a little island. Like, it was very special because I saw it in autumn. The Genshin pop-up shop, that's done, you know, it's not going to come back. Seoul Forest again in autumn. The Gangnam Festival where we saw Psy and everyone. I have some of these clips on my phone as well. I forgot to say when I was filming this clip, but obviously I have a lot of stuff I filmed on my phone as well. Like if I was walking somewhere and I didn't want to get my camera out, I'd just film it on my phone, or like places where I wasn't allowed to take my camera, like the Victon concert. I have all of the clips on my phone, just not like before the concert and after. Like when I actually talked, I only have like clips. Like I could probably make vlogs out of the stuff I have, but without, like, I didn't really talk to my phone much. My phone was just like quick stuff that I don't need to get my camera out for, so I don't actually know if I could make vlogs, and like maybe you guys wouldn't care if they weren't good vlogs. Like I could just, you know, just have them on my phone, but if you guys would want to see them, I can see what I can do with them. So like please let me know in the comments if you want me to post anything with them as well, and if you do, like, would you prefer me to do that next instead of posting the video after the hard drive video, like as in chronologically? Would you prefer these next, or what comes after, like after the 17th of November? I went to Itaewon. I didn't vlog much there. The stuff I did vlog was on my phone, but I made a really long clip afterwards of like how I felt about what I saw at Itaewon, and like obviously I don't even know if I would have posted it, but it was a big like I would have maybe probably looked back on that in the future on like how that affected me. I bought a Switch. Like I would love to see when I bought the Switch and like, you know, opening the Switch. I got my ears pierced. Like I had the lobes already done, but I got 3 new piercing in my ears. Obviously I didn't vlog it, but like like when I was in the shop saying like, should I do it? And then like afterwards, like I would want those clips. In hiiii concert, I didn't actually go to the concert, but that was a whole thing where like I tried to get in and I bought a ticket and I couldn't go in, and like I was depressed, and me and Jillian were depressed. But it was like a whole thing. Like when I got my first package from home, which was when my dad sent my clothes, obviously it's not a big deal, but like the Gori pop-up shop, all of my hauls, I've bought so much stuff and I hauled all of it, and like now it's all gone. Like I can't even tell you, like I can tell you what I bought, but I don't even remember all of it. Like I bought so much stuff here. Victon's anniversary cafe, they're not going to do another anniversary cafe. Like the next anniversary I won't be here, and I don't even think they do a cafe. Like I filmed, Victon turned up at the venue when I was there, and I filmed like 90% of it with my camera. I filmed some on my phone, but like not the good bits. So like actual footage of Victon, that's gone. Like when I saw them in person, that's gone. Heesung's birthday cafe, obviously we won't be here for his birthday next year, so like all of that's gone, never going to do that again. Byung-chan's birthday cafe, all of that's gone. I have no footage on my phone from that. All of that was on my camera. It's not going to be his birthday until a year's time. Jake's birthday cafe, when we found the house that we really wanted in Sheffield, we didn't even get the house, but there was a clip of us talking about how excited we were to move in together and like get this house. We don't have that anymore. A few months into being here, I realised like what my dream job would be with using this degree, and like I was really like, I went down this hole and I found someone who was like, who did what I want to do, and like I was, you know, it was kind of like a special clip for me talking about like I've realised what I want to do with my life. That's gone. Pepper day, not actually really a big thing, but like, you know, not gonna happen again. You know, those are only some of the things I thought about like a few months ago. I haven't looked at that list in a while. I've kind of mourned them, but I said like, yeah, like all of these things are like special to me, and like if I got to see them, I would pay that much to see them again. So I've paid, and he started working on it. I paid the £300 and he got the new board, and he opened it the other day and was like doing it, and he was like, has someone else worked on this board? Which I already told him, but he said like, has someone else, like, is this the same original board and the same like chip? And he was like, can you find out? So I asked the other guy, and I was like, I need to know if it's the same chip and board, and he was like, I don't really know what my like hard drive guys do. No one else can fix it in the world. Like if my guys couldn't do it, no one in the world could fix it, which was just not very helpful. Like obviously I understand that like maybe no one else can fix it, but I want to try. If I want to spend my money and try, then that's not his thing to say that I can't do it. Like I've asked him what he did to my hard drive and he wouldn't tell me, so it just wasn't very good. But yeah, so that's where we're at right now, and I told the other guy, like the kind of Canadian guy, like he won't tell me, but like I sent the message that he sent, and he said, okay, that's no problem, like I'll get back to you. So like even though my hope was already probably at like 1%, now it's at like 0.005%. Like he texted me being like, I need to know, like if this is not the same board and chip, then I cannot fix it. And now he won't tell me, so it probably isn't the same one. So like I really don't have any hope left at all anymore. When I was planning try not to cry, this probably is my final, you know, like if he can't fix it, then like they're gone, like I need to move on. And that's why I decided to pay, because like I've already sent it there, and if I decide to ask him to send it back, like I'm never going to do it again, because I'm always going to need that £1,500 to fix it. Like it was either like ask him to do it now and find out it's broken, or like get the clips back, or ask him to not do it because I can't afford it, and then I'm never gonna know. My next plan on filming this vlog was to ask you guys like what you wanted me to do. Like, do you want me to wait? Because obviously if I have my next vlog after this, which is probably like week 14, 15, and I have that vlog, and it's like, do I post that vlog and then but like what if I post that vlog and keep going on with my vlogs, and then I get the clips back in like a month's time, and then like I'm on week 2 and then I have to post week 2, and then like it's really in a muddled up order? Would you guys rather I wait and then post week 2 when I get my clips back, but then like if I don't get my clips back, then it's like you're waiting for nothing? Or I post them now and then like I'll post them, they'll be in a rough order, like a wrong order if they do come back, but then also if they don't come back then it will be fine. Do you guys want me to just post everything I have now? Like I only have probably like 4 vlogs. Busan is like mine after the exam video is Busan, which is obviously a big a vlog that I'm very excited for. And like another thing I wanted to say was like after I lost my hard drive, I think that's kind of why my exam video might not be the best video. Obviously I don't know, I haven't edited it yet, but I kind of lost all motivation. Like I just didn't want to film, I didn't want to leave the house or anything. Like I was just not in a good place, and I'm still, like, if I think about it, I'm not fine. I kind of just didn't want to film any video, like not the whole reason I came to Korea, but like when I planned on coming to Korea like 4 or 5 years ago, obviously I've had a YouTube channel for like most of my life. Like I knew I was going to film it, but it was like something I was so excited for and to make so much content about, just honestly just to capture my memories. And that's why it hurts so much, because it's my memories, and obviously I still have it in my head, but like being able to watch back stuff that you've done is so special to me. I kind of lost all motivation. I just didn't want to film anything because like what if I lost it again, and like just the thought of like filming and editing it would just remind me of my old clips that I didn't have anymore. So I like really didn't want to do anything. But like on the Busan trip, obviously we were doing so much stuff and it was so fun, and like I was filming such stuff, like so much stuff, and it was like I was really excited to edit again, and I was like, this is like even if I've lost all my clips, like I can still make content. Like Busan kind of got my motivation back. This is all today's video was. I just wanted to like show my journey of my hard drive and ask you guys for advice. I kind of just wanted to post this so I can make a community post and like tell you guys what's going on, and like have a filler so that on my channel it won't be week 1 and then week 15. At least it'll be week 1. I lost 14 weeks of clips, week 15. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. Please, if you have any advice or like anything you know about hard drives, or like if you know just anything that you think might be helpful to say, please let me know in the comments. And I should see you guys next Sunday. I mean, it depends if you guys want me to post. I will wait, but if you guys do want me to post, I'll see you guys next Sunday for my exam video. Bye.